Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be about, I'm hoping that I have a fix for the drops that are so dry and thin. I am going to try mixing them with the Magic Lumi from L'Oreal primer and see if that makes it not so dry and goes on a little more like a actual foundation instead of water. It's the Dr. Jart Dissipore. I'm going to put that in my T-zone. That around. I'm going to mix it now on my palette, and it comes out white. So I've got like a pump and a half because the first pump kind of, wow, that's actually a lot. Didn't work because it hadn't been up there. And then I'm going to add some of these drops to it and mix it together. See how light it is? But you know what? Alright, I think I'm going to go over it with some of the drops, just the drops. Alright, I think it did pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't want to stick my self in there. Can you see? It's not settling as bad as it did before. So I'm going to go ahead and powder it. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer and then powder it. And that was the NYX drops with this Lumi Magic. It's a L'Oreal product. Magic Lumi. I'm sorry. It's Magic Lumi. I don't know what it says. But luckily for you guys, I have my glasses. Okay, it says L'Oreal Nouveau Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. That's what it's called. Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Anyways, I'm going to use the Nars Concealer today because we're trying out different concealers. And then you just blend all this in, which is really easy with this because it's not very light, so it's really easy to blend in. I got this new powder that we're gonna try from Makeup Revolution. It is cool, huh? It's banana. Luxury powder. Hopefully it's good. Okay, we're gonna try this powder. And since it has such a little lid, I have this Nars that I used to use, and it's empty. And almost, it's empty. We're just gonna use the lid anyways to pour it in. Just use this guy that I was using. Oh yeah, that's way better. I don't know why I ever try to use a brush for that. Oh, I like the color. I like the yellow. And I am going to put this on and let it bake for just a few because it was not very dark of a concealer. And so since I like my concealer to be darker, I mean lighter, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna let it bake a little just so that it gets a little brighter. A little more down this way. And I'm gonna put a little around my nose just because it's red. It's always red. I love these sponges. This little straight edge, because it's got a long flat side and a short flat side, so it gives you a little straight edge there. That straight edge is so perfect for so many things, especially like going down your nose. But also, I just saw a trick from Jaclyn Hill. Is that her name? Jaclyn Hill? I don't know, I'll look it up. Anyways, and I'm gonna use it in my next video that I make of a cat eye, a smoky cat eye. And she didn't use this Eco sponge. She used a Morphe brush, but it was real short and it had a flat angle. And she made a line right there with powder before she did it so that it gave a really good cat eye. And I don't have that brush. And so I thought, ooh, but I bet you I could make it with that. And so basically that's what I'm doing right there, is making that line with powder. And that way, if you overshoot when you are putting your shadow on, see that line? It hits that and it'll just dust right off. So that's what we're gonna do in the next video of the eyes. We're gonna do a smoky cat eye. And now I am going to, actually, I'm gonna do this over here just because I didn't put any concealer, but this will work just as good. I really like this yellow powder. So I'm gonna let this sit for probably about 5 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes, starting now.
5 minutes, starting now.
And then I will finish my makeup and come back. So we're gonna do a test on this makeup because I think I've found it. To me, it looks way better, this foundation. Okay, I'm back. I've got the rest of my makeup on, and so I think it looks pretty good. I think that we might have found a cure for it, although I think I would try next time to just put the Lumi, Magic Lumi L'Oreal primer on first and then put the drops on top of it and see if that kept the color a little more true and yet kept it from seeping into the pores, because it looks good. I think it looks good this time. So I will check back with you later and let you know how it's doing. But last time I wore it, once I got it settled, it wore really well. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna wear really well, and now I think we've figured it out. So I will check back with you later and let you know how it's doing. Hello everybody, I'm back. This is my final check-in. I forgot to make a check-in earlier. I was busy and I skipped it, but we already did this one once. This is just to see if the new technique with it was working out, and I think it is. I think it looks amazing. It's got less breakup in my T-zone than I had. Yeah, my eyes are looking kind of droopy. I'm tired. But yeah, it lasted really well. So I think that's the fix for any of you people out there who have the NYX Total Control drops. The NYX Total Control drops. If you mix them, this time I mixed them together with the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer from L'Oreal. I really think that the next time I do it though, I'm just going to put the primer on and then put this over the top, because this is so thin and this is not, it's pretty thin too. It's not thick enough to thicken this up. So I would say put this on and then put this over the top and it'll be good to go. So I am giving it a thumbs up for the combination that's going to save this Total Control drops. Although I've used it so many times, I'm probably going to be out of it now that I figured it out. If I try it by just putting on the primer underneath and then putting it on, then it would just be the same. So I might try that again. Anyways, we'll give it a thumbs up. And that's the end of the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.